Probably coming in the swamp, scent checking this, or maybe even visually checking it. It's pretty open.
Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to break down a buck bed. A big woods, big buck bed. This bed's very unique. I know I said in my last video, this one here that's really interesting, this is it. So this should be a good one. I'm trying my best to break it down as fast as I can without bogging it out, I guess. So enjoy. Well, here I am, just sitting on the outside of this buck's bed. Out there in the sun, that's the bed. It's a very unique bed, as in it's really big. It's really long, 54 inches of dirt this way, oval shape, and then 44 inches wide. And when I find bedding like this, it's an indication that bucks could bed pretty much on numerous wind directions. There is no backdrop where a buck's going to bed against in this particular bed. I've only found a few of these beds, and I usually find them, in like a marsh where it's really wide and a buck just moves around for the wind. But in these big wood settings, usually it's a specific wind direction that the buck is bedding there. But like I said, this bed is unique as it's not. And another reason how I know it's not is there's rub lines literally coming into this bed from all types of directions. So there's a really big rub line coming in this way, and per the compass, that's an northeast wind. So he's coming in here. We get a lot of northeast winds. All right, cool. He's gonna be facing, that direction, back towards the camera. But right over there, there's rub lines and a big scraping area, about 50 yards out, pointing in this direction. And that would be a westerly type wind, maybe even northwest. So if that's the case, he would be bedding facing the camera. Pretty awesome. The bed is big enough they can shift around. And what's neat about this bed is there's all kinds of rubs, shapes and sizes. There's big rubs, there's little rubs, there's medium rubs. And the old coup de grace, I guess, if you will, for this bed, at least for me, is there's an exit rub heading in that direction. So in the morning, they can come in pretty much almost any direction and set here, bed here, and be protected. And what's also unique about this bed, I guess I'm using that word a lot. What's awesome about this bed, and we'll use that. Last time I was here, I found this bed by balloons. Now, swamp, little ridge, swamp. They don't show up on the map or topo or anything. It's just boots on the ground. Balloons led me to this bed. I picked up all the balloons. There was actually balloons laying right over here when I first found this bed. I came back same direction over this ridge. Guess what? More balloons. So this little high knob in the middle of the swamp, I guess, has an amazing thermal pool, I guess. So that gives, another advantage to the deer. And I'm sorry, I was kind of went off track there a little bit. Back to the balloon. But yeah, finding those balloons, so that means there's a big thermal pool in this area for some reason. Don't know why it's not in the swamp. It's on this little ridge. So you know what? That's why these bucks are here. And I don't know if you hear that with turkeys. Back to the bed. So this bed, like I said, is pretty awesome. Awesome and unique. We'll go with that. Entry rubs all around. Difficult time to hunt in the morning. As most of you know, I like hunting beds in the morning, but this one would prove very difficult. So this would be a good evening bed, which I'm excited about. I don't have much luck hunting beds in the evening, so I'm gonna take a few shots from the bed, show you what direction he would be looking in certain winds. maybe try and get a picture of this bed or some video on how big this bed is. But, yeah. So right here, the camera is facing in the direction that those big rubs are coming into this bed. So the cameras I got set up about buck's height so you can kind of see what he will be looking at. That big rub is literally right there. And there's another rub, not as big, coming in to the bed from pretty much the same direction. So he's sitting here watching his back trail. So just on the edge of thick cover. Now I'm going to move the camera and face it that way. Now as you can tell, the buck's bedded in this direction, like facing out. He would be looking at what the camera's looking at. Right through here is a faint trail, and there's a nice rub coming in the bed from this direction. And now, in this direction, facing that exit rub, that buck is facing, its bed's big enough. Yeah, no, actually, I got the camera wrong. Sorry about that. That's better. So, the exit rub is in that direction. If he's sitting in here, looking down, well, that's my breakdown of this buck bed. It's a very unique buck bed. I haven't run across many of these, so it intrigues me. So many different entrance ways, really no backdrop, wide he can bed on numerous winds. But like I said, the key is that exit. I'm going to follow that exit rub again back across that swamp, probably get wet, and try and locate some trees for this coming fall. Hopefully everyone enjoys. You know, all beds are unique, all beds are awesome. This one is just super unique and awesome. Thanks for watching.